What if I told you that right now, today, this week, the IRS is physically mailing checks worth up to $3,400 to millions of Americans? And most of those people have absolutely no idea the money is coming. Let that sink in for a second. We're not talking about a rumor. We're not talking about something that might happen in 6 months. I pulled the official IRS notices. I read the federal guidelines. I went through the SSA bulletins, so you don't have to. And what I found is something every senior, every SSDI recipient, every low-income family, and every veteran on a fixed income needs to hear right now. Here's what's shocking. The IRS estimates that approximately 1.2 million Americans who are fully eligible for this money will never collect it. Simply because they didn't know to check, didn't update a single piece of information, or missed a deadline they didn't even know existed. This is happening sooner than you think. Some of these checks are already in the mail. Others are being direct deposited this month. And if your information isn't current, that money could be sitting in a government account with your name on it, and it might not stay there forever. So stay with me through this entire video, because I'm going to break down exactly who qualifies, exactly how much you could receive, and, most importantly, the 6 steps you need to take today to make sure you don't miss a single dollar. Welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, my name is Ashmal, and this channel exists for one reason and one reason only: to be your guide through the maze of U.S. government benefits, Social Security, SSI, SSDI, Medicare, SNAP, stimulus payments, tax credits. We cover it all, in plain English, with no fluff, no filler, and no political spin. Just the facts you need to protect your money and your family. We've helped hundreds of thousands of viewers across this country understand benefits that were already theirs. They just didn't know how to claim them. Before we go any further, I want to do something we do on every single video. Drop a comment below right now with your city and state. Just your city and state. It helps me understand where our community is, and honestly, it helps you connect with neighbors who may be going through the exact same situation. I read those comments, I see you, and this community sees each other. All right, let's get into it. So what exactly is this $3,400 payment, and where is it coming from? Here's what you need to understand. This is not a brand new stimulus check in the traditional sense. What we're seeing in June 2026 is actually a convergence of 3 separate federal payment streams that are hitting mailboxes at the same time. And when you add them up, eligible households can receive a combined total of up to $3,400 or more. Let me break those 3 streams down for you right now. Stream number 1, the IRS Recovery Rebate Reconciliation Payments. The IRS has been conducting a systematic review of tax years 2021 through 2024, and they have identified a significant number of Americans, particularly seniors and fixed-income households, who were either underpaid or completely missed during previous credit distributions. These include the Child Tax Credit, the Earned Income Tax Credit, and the American Opportunity Credit. For eligible individuals, the IRS is now issuing reconciliation payments averaging $1,400 to $1,700 per household. California alone has over 180,000 residents flagged for these reconciliation payments. In Texas, that number exceeds 210,000. Florida is looking at over 155,000 residents. And in states like Ohio, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Georgia, the numbers are also in the 6 figures. Stream number 2, the SSA Special One-Time Adjustment Payments. The Social Security Administration, in coordination with the Treasury Department, has authorized supplemental one-time payments to certain SSI and SSDI beneficiaries whose benefit amounts were calculated using outdated income formulas, particularly those affected by the 2023 to 2024 cost of living adjustment recalculations. These payments range from $400 to $900 depending on your benefit tier and the duration of the discrepancy. Stream number 3, state-level benefit supplements. Several states, including California, Colorado, Illinois, Washington, and New York have layered additional state-funded supplements on top of the federal payments for qualifying low-income residents. In California, for example, the CalFresh and Golden State Benefit Supplement can add up to $1,200 for eligible seniors and families. In New York, the Empire State Relief Supplement adds up to $800. Now, when you add those three streams together for a qualifying household, you can absolutely reach that $3,400 number. Some households in high supplement states are seeing even more. Here's what makes this moment unique and urgent. The IRS has set a reconciliation window. If your mailing address is outdated, if your direct deposit information hasn't been verified, or if you failed to file even a simple informational return, your payment can be delayed, rerouted, or in some cases, held in a suspense account. And that clock is ticking. Now let's talk about the most important question. Are you eligible? Here's what you need to understand about who this affects. This is a wide net, and you may qualify even if you've never received a government payment before. Group 1, SSI recipients. If you receive supplemental security income, you are among the highest priority groups for the SSA adjustment payment. Specifically, if your monthly SSI payment was below $943 for an individual or $1,415 for a couple at any point between 2022 and 2024, you may be owed a retroactive adjustment. The SSA is identifying these cases automatically, but only if your contact information is current. Group 2, SSDI beneficiaries. Social Security Disability Insurance recipients who were affected by the windfall elimination provision changes, or who had their benefits temporarily reduced due to work activity reviews that were later overturned, are specifically targeted in this round of payments. Group 3, seniors age 62 and older. If you are 62 or older, did not file a federal tax return in 2022, 2023, or 2024 because your income was below the filing threshold, but you received Social Security, you may have missed out on refundable credit calculations. The IRS is now proactively issuing payments to this group, but you must be reachable. Group 4, veterans on fixed income. Veterans receiving VA disability compensation and Social Security benefits simultaneously, what's called a concurrent receipt situation, may have had their federal tax credits miscalculated. The VA and IRS have coordinated a correction sweep specifically for this group. Group 5, low-income families with dependents. Families who qualify for SNAP benefits and have one or more dependents under 18, and who filed a tax return showing income below $59,187, are eligible for the Earned Income Tax Credit reconciliation. The average underpayment for this group is $1,200 per household. Group 6, non-filers who used the IRS non-filer portal. If you used the IRS non-filer tool in 2020 or 2021 to claim stimulus payments, your record may have a gap in subsequent years. The IRS has flagged these accounts for manual review, and many are now receiving corrective payments. If you fall into even one of these categories, keep watching. The action steps I'm about to give you are specifically designed to get your money moving. Now you might be asking, why is this happening now? Why June 2026? Here's the honest, straightforward answer. The federal government has been under significant pressure following multiple audits by the Government Accountability Office, the GAO, that revealed systemic underpayments to vulnerable Americans stretching back to 2021. These weren't intentional. They were the result of outdated calculation systems, pandemic-era administrative backlogs, and a series of tax code changes that rolled out faster than the IRS infrastructure could handle. Additionally, Congress allocated a supplemental administrative correction fund as part of the broader fiscal reconciliation process earlier this year. That fund is now being deployed. There's also the matter of the Social Security Fairness Act provisions that went into effect in early 2025, which eliminated the windfall elimination provision and the government pension offset for millions of public sector retirees, teachers, firefighters, police officers. For many of those retirees, retroactive benefit corrections are now being calculated and paid out. The bottom line? The government owes money to a lot of people, and they are now in the process of paying it back. The question is whether your information is in order to receive it. All right, this is the section you've been waiting for. Pull out a pen, screenshot this screen, share it with someone you love. Here are your 6 steps, right now. Step 1. Log into the IRS Where's My Refund and ID.me portal today. Go to irs.gov and access your online account. If you haven't set one up, do it through ID.me. It takes about 15 minutes and it is absolutely worth it. Once inside, look for any pending notices, undelivered refunds, or flagged accounts. The IRS uses this portal to communicate before they mail anything. If there's a message sitting there you haven't opened, that could be your first alert about a payment. Step 2. Verify and update your mailing address and direct deposit information. This is the #1 reason payments go missing. If you've moved in the last 3 years, or if you've changed bank accounts, the IRS and the SSA may still have your old information. Update your address with the IRS using Form 8822. Update your direct deposit with the SSA at ssa.gov under My Profile. Do both. Do it today. Step 3. Check your Social Security statement online. Go to ssa.gov and log into your My Social Security account. Review your earnings history and your current benefit amount. If you see anything that looks incorrect, a missing year, a lower than expected figure, flag it immediately by calling 1-800-772-1213. These discrepancies are exactly what the SSA's correction sweep is targeting. Step 4. File any missing simple returns, even if you had 0 income. If you did not file a federal return for 2022, 2023, or 2024 because you thought you didn't need to, file now. You can file a simple free return through IRS Free File at irs.gov. Even a 0 income return can unlock refundable credits and flag you as an eligible recipient in the IRS database. This single step has resulted in thousands of dollars for people who assumed they were ineligible. Step 5. Contact your state benefits office about supplemental payments. Remember those state-level supplements I mentioned? California, New York, Colorado, Illinois, Washington, and others? Call your state's Department of Social Services or visit their website directly. In California, that's cdss.ca.gov. In New York, otda.ny.gov. In Texas, hhs.texas.gov. Ask specifically about any June 2026 one-time supplement or federal pass-through payment you may be eligible for. Step 6. Talk to a certified benefits counselor. For free. You don't have to navigate this alone, and you don't have to pay anyone to help you. The benefits.gov website has a free benefits finder tool. Additionally, every state has a SHIP, State Health Insurance Assistance Program, that provides free one-on-one counseling for Medicare and Social Security questions. The number is 1-877-839-2675. Use it. That's what it's there for. I want to take a moment here, just a moment, to speak directly to some of you watching right now. I know that some of you have been fighting for months, years even, fighting to get the benefits you earned, fighting to keep the lights on, to cover prescriptions, to put food on the table while navigating a system that sometimes feels designed to confuse you. You are not alone in that. There are millions of Americans sitting in the exact same place you are right now, doing everything right, working every system they know how to work, and still feeling like the support they were promised keeps slipping just out of reach. I want you to hear this clearly. You deserve every dollar you've earned. These aren't handouts. These are programs you and your family paid into, corrections that are owed to you, And the fact that you're here, watching, taking notes, taking action, that matters. Don't give up on the process. Work the 6 steps, make the calls, update the portals, and come back here, because we are going to keep watching this for you every single week. All right, let's bring it home. Here is your key takeaway from today's video. The IRS and the SSA are actively mailing and depositing payments of up to $3,400 to eligible Americans right now, in June 2026. These payments come from IRS reconciliation checks, SSA one-time adjustments, and state-level supplements. The groups most likely to qualify are SSI and SSDI recipients, seniors 62 and older, veterans on fixed income, low-income families with dependents, and non-filers from 2021 through 2024. The 6 steps you need to take are: check your IRS portal, update your address and direct deposit, review your Social Security statement, file any missing returns, contact your state benefits office, and call a free certified benefits counselor. Do not wait on this. The reconciliation window is open now. Payments are moving now. If this video helped you, and I truly hope it did, I need you to do 3 things. First, smash that like button. It tells the algorithm that this information is important, and it helps us reach more people who need it. Second, subscribe to this channel and hit the bell for notifications, because we drop new benefit updates every single week, and you do not want to miss what's coming. Third, share this video with someone you know who might be eligible. A neighbor, a family member, a friend from church. That share could literally change someone's financial situation. And drop your city and state in the comments below right now. Let's see how far this community reaches. Coming up next on this channel, Social Security COLA 2027. The early projections are in, and you need to prepare now. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. Until next time, stay informed, stay protected, and remember, this channel is in your corner. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.